everybody? Let me fix my camera here in just a second. Get off of there. Hello, friends. I don't know why I always need to sing to you, but hey, secondhand glam. Welcome to the spring solstice mini raid train. So I love the moon and I love the turn of the weather, even though my allergies hate it. So I wanted to create a train honoring this time of year. We're actually on the spring equinox today. But I already had a ton of shows coming down the pipeline, and I've had a lot of shows in March. I'm trying to slow down my amount of raid trains. So I did a mini raid train. So there's only 7 of us, I believe. And it's some of my all-time favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8 and that's including me. So 7 other sellers. So we're just doing a little mini raid train. We're gonna do all things spring equinox. I'm trying to get the angle right, you guys. I cannot figure it out. Cannot figure out the angle. There. It looks like you guys are going this way, and I don't know why, because it's literally straight on. Anyway, so we are gonna just honor the spring solstice today. The day is getting longer. The flowers and florals and everything waking up. Maybe spring cleaning, purging. It's all about that today. So I wanted to take the first part of my time to honor the sellers that are in the giveaway today, or in the in the train today. So let me get a giveaway started. It's for this postcard, and it is from, and it's just a part of it. So um but it is written in what looks like ink, like an inkwell pen on the back. It says, "Joyous Easter greeting. It will reduce your shipping in my show," which we will start here momentarily. It says March of 07, she wrote right here. So 1907 on this card. Everybody get in there. It will reduce your shipping and it's free, just as a thank you for being here for the kickoff and for my show. So I am going to be here for 45 minutes until 9:45 Central. And then we're going to raid into Angie. Angela loves to thrift. She's right there. I am going to try to tag everybody. Angela, bear with me because my computer is 800 years old. There we go. So she is after me, and the thing that I wanted to highlight of hers is she has a metal cloche that I want to own. And it looks like a bird cage. I don't know if it's actually old and rusty crusty or if it's just made to look old and rusty crusty, but I want to own it. So that'll be what I'm fighting for after this. And then, so she is on from 9:45 to 10:30. These are central times. She's going to reign into Tuesday's fun finds. I am tagging everybody as I speak about them. So Tuesday has this choice of Happy Raid Train Day Tuesday. Everybody get in the giveaway if you're just joining. It's for this 1907 crispy Easter card. It is filled out on the back. And it is for reduced shipping, and my undying gratitude for being here. As part of the kickoff, we want to get as much momentum behind us as we can before we raid into Angie. So tap the screen, share your times, throw some emojis in the chat, do all the things. So Tuesday's pick that I loved in her auction was, she has a choice of plastastic candle rings, but they're spring. So you guys know how we always have the Christmas themed. I love that she has spring themed. I'm definitely going to be taking a closer look at those. So she is on from 10:30 to 11:15. And then at 11:15, she's raiding into my good friend Carrie at Rag and Ribbon. Let me tag her. If you guys are here, tap the screen, share some emojis. Let's get that algorithm up. There's a lot of competition today. We want to have a great train. So Rag and Ribbon is the queen of the painted egg. She's got a million painted actual real eggs that are blown out and then painted but with beautiful colors. Um, she also has had some dioramas. I don't know if she still does or not. I ended up buying 5 of them. They're all throughout my house now. And actually, there are a couple that are going to stay out um, throughout all of the warm months. But they're beautiful. I know she's got the painted eggs that are not dioramas in her auction today. So that was my pick. If you guys are just joining, get in the giveaway. There's only 4 of you in there. It's for this antique postcard from 1907. Nice crispy postcard. These are fun to frame, junk journal with. You can put them in an old metal flower frog and display them. I use a lot of old ephemera in my decor. So get in there. You've got just over a minute. So let's see. Rag and Ribbon is on, let's see, 9 and 10, 9:45, 10:30, 11:15 to noon. She's on. Then at noon is a newbie to me, Moonrise Mystique. She's a very late addition. We had a last second change in our schedule, as one is ought to do. And so she's still working on loading her auction, but I know she's going to bring a lot of whimsy. She's going to be leaning into that like solstice moon tidings, new life. She's gonna, oh, there she is. She's gonna have sun catchers. I know she shared a little bit of what she sells in the chat, but she's gonna bring it. It's gonna be amazing. So she's on at noon. This is Central Time. You're welcome. And then she's gonna raid into the Rusted Willow NWI. The Rusted Willow NWI. And that Gibby is gonna pull. So we're gonna go ahead and wait. Look at this beautiful Gibby. Good luck to everybody. Someone's going to get discounted shipping and a free postcard from me. Corgi Mom, congratulations. That one is yours. Let's get another one going. I have 2 more giveaways for everybody. And then actually I have 3 more giveaways for everybody. I don't think I made the last one of buyers. So there it is. There's the second one. It is a beautiful cross. It says, "A joyful Easter. I send you Easter greetings. Tis the best that I can do to bring about the happiness that I'm wishing to you." This one is dated, looks like 1908. The stamp is only partially there. So we were speaking about the Rusted Willow. She's on at 12:45 p.m. Central Time. She sent me a picture of the moon tray that she has in her auction. And I was a terrible person and didn't respond to her because I have so many messages. But it is maybe Florentine, but is it lightweight? Willow, tell us about it. It's got moons on either side, like crescent moons. So I have my eye on that. This is your giveaway. Everybody get in there. It's free. It reduces your shipping. And you'll get that fabulous postcard just in time for Easter. They will go out today, most likely. I'm trying to get, guys, Whatnot changed their algorithm on shipping. And my scan time tanked. So I'm trying my hardest to get it back up. Anyway, that's at 12:45, the Rusted Willow NWI, and it has affected everybody, which tells me that it probably wasn't a good decision. And I know that some large sellers reached out to Whatnot, and Whatnot was basically like, sorry. So I don't know. Hopefully they fix that. Because it's negatively affected everybody. So anyway, yeah, I know they changed the. Yeah, so I know I'm still at 1 day, but my like on-time scan rate went from like 93% to 75%. So that's a problem, and I didn't do anything different. So anyway, we were at Willow. So Willow at 12:40 at, let's see, 1:30. I didn't write times down. Hey Victoria. Um at 1:30, we're gonna raid into secondhand glam. 1:30? Wait, hold on. 9:45 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11:15, 11:15 to noon, 12 to 12:45, 12:45 to 1:30. Yes, 1:30. Okay, sorry. At 1:30, we're gonna raid into Secondhand Glam. And she's right there. Let me tag her. But she says she's still loading. I did see in there though, I picked out, see, the later times get more time to just hang out and load during the day. I love being a little bit later because I can always see what everyone else is bringing and what sells. And I'm like, I have that. And then I can throw it in there real quick. So anyway, I picked out her Fenton basket. It is opalescent, it is coin dot, and it is beautiful. I know Natalie is a bit of a moon loving gal as well, a little bit whimsy. She's got amazing stuff. So that's going to be at 1:30 Central. That's 2:30 Eastern. And then at 2:15 Central, 3:15 Eastern, we're raiding into our caboose. Like I said, mini train. And that's Red Brick Cottage Co., Miss Michelle. And she is our caboose, so she can go as long as she wants. But she's got this like hand painted, it kind of looks like Florentine a bit. And it is a hand painted tray with 4 bowls. So it's like a big serving platter with 4 individual little bowls. And I just thought that was beautiful. It's got like oranges and browns. Very, very pretty. Yes, it's definitely a vibe. As a reminder, this is your giveaway. So let me go through. I'm going to actually pin the schedule because there's only 8 of us, including me. So you guys can take a look at it. Hey, Carrie. So I am on right now. This is Central Time. I'm on till 9:45. Then Angela Loves to Thrift is on 9:45 to 10:30. Tuesdays Fun Finds 10:30 to 11:15. Rag and Ribbon 11:15 to 12. Moonrise Mystique 12 to 12:45. The Rusted Willow NWI is 12:45 to 1:30. Secondhand Glam 1:30 to 2:15, and then 2:15 to 3 is Red Brick Cottage Co. Everybody, please make sure that you are tapping the screen, sharing your times and your emojis. We want to get that algorithm up. We have some stiff competition today, but we want to make sure that we have a successful train for everybody all day long. I actually don't work until the train is over, so this is the Givey running right now. Dreams, you got that one. So I will be in all the shows today saying hi, promoting, fighting for my own stuff. All right, here's the last welcome giveaway. It is this one. It says, Jesus ever liveth, Easter greeting. We love him because he first loved us. This one is 1919, so a little bit newer, but it is crispy. Again, you can junk journal with these. You can use them as gift tags. You can frame them. You can put them in flower frogs. They're amazing in vignettes, or you can use them for your own giveaway. So that's our lineup. I just wanted to take the first part of my time to shout out all of the amazing sellers that we have today. And we're going to get started here in just a second. So my name is Emily. I'm Vintage Vibe Treasures. I'm the hostess of this train. And I always prioritize pre-bids and requests. So please put a pre-bid in or a request. I think I'll be able to get through almost everything today. But if you can't stick around or want to hop around or whatever you're doing today on this Friday, just throw a request in. There's no pressure to bid just because you have requested something. I will start with pre-bids first. Then I will go to anything that's been requested that doesn't have a pre-bid. And then if we still have time, I will start at the top and work my way down. Thank you so much, Willow. And see how far we get. Like I said, I think we'll probably get to almost everything. If you haven't yet, I just want to shout out before we get started, please give me a follow. I am working on a follower goal. It's a personal goal to me that I've latched on to. I want to hit 10,000 followers by my 2-year selling anniversary on Whatnot, which is July 13th. I just passed over 7,900. I have a long way to go, and every follow counts. So please, if you haven't yet, give me a follow, bookmark some shows of mine, bookmark the listing, mark 000 so you are notified of when I go live. So please, if you are so kind, please give me a follow. And I have a show every Sunday night at 5:30 p.m. Central. It's called It's a Vibe. It's $3 starts. It's cap shipping at $9.21. My entire buy it now of over 200 items is available. I do giveaways. So it's a really fun time. I have 2 shelving units that I completely fill up and then we completely clear them all out. So I always run preload about 20 bangers, and then everything else is random pulls, but everything starts at $3. That's every Sunday. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with the pre-bids. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you hanging out. Let's start with these guys. I have several sets of these same colorway linens. These ones are a little bit, they're not shabby. They're beautiful, but they need a soak. These ones have some spots. So they are this lovely like lotus flower and pink, but you can see they've got some spots. I did not soak these. I just got them. So I have not even had time. They went straight out of my car into the show. But they are a beautiful little embroidery. They're linen, so a soak would do them good to lighten that up or even get rid of it. With some, if you put a dollop of Dawn and about a half a scoop of OxyClean and like a mop bucket, that's what I use. That's about the ratio I use. I let them soak for about 12 hours. And then I take it out, rinse it in cold water, and I run it through a delicate cycle. For something small like this, I'd put it in a garment bag. You can see this one has spots. But it will lighten up or come out. I've never had something at least like not lighten up. I threw my tape measure on the ground. Never fails. Something always gets thrown on the ground at my show. All right. Measurements on these. 9 3/4 by 8 1/4. So a nice good size for an end table or an accent piece. You're going to get both of these. They do have spots and wear. That's why they're only $2, $1 a piece. But with a good soak, I think they'll look beautiful. Dreams, thank you so much. And you got reduced shipping, which is, oh, I did 30 seconds. Of course I did. You have 45 seconds on the giveaway. So get in there if you want some reduced shipping. And I do have a loaded buy it now, guys. I put some more stuff, spring themed and adjacent in the buy it now. Thank you, Melissa. These do have some spots. I have more from this design in the auction tab. Melissa, thank you so much. That's yours. And that was your first purchase with me. My name is Emily. It's nice to meet you. We always put roses in the chat for first-time buyers. Thank you so much for being here. Get in the giveaway. It's got 10 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that one to pull. And then you'll get some reduced shipping and you'll get this crispy 1919 Easter postcard from me sent to you. Natalie, that one is yours, my friend. I think you want to give away my last show that I did a kickoff for. All right, I have one more giveaway that we'll do at the end. These are nesting bowls. I just got these this week. They are this cute little rose with the sagey petals. It's double-sided. They're enamel. And they are GM, dishwasher safe, and they're nesting. So you get 3. And guys, there's number 25. You got it. There's no wear in these. I don't know if they were just displayed. This one's got a tiny bit, but overall very, very good. You guys know how those utensil marks can really start to add up. These are fantastic. You're getting all 3 of them for just $6. They all have this gorgeous rose design. Perfect to display, to use, whatever you want to do. We're going to change that down to 10 seconds. And that is running for just $6. You get all 3. I think that's a fantastic price. Then we're going to go to 25. That was requested. Thank you, Dreams. I don't have a grape cluster in my auction. Make sure that you're toggled to auction. That's everything that I can show live. If it's in the buy it now, you can just grab it. No competition. All right, this is the wick trimmer and the snuffer. These are gold toned. These are modern. I am the one that bought these new, so I'm the only owner of these, but I did use them. So there is a little bit of wear. I just can't have candles anymore because my cats have gotten too curious. So this is the wick trimmer. It's a really nice gold tone. And then this one's the snuffer. There's a little bit of wear to this is like a rubber, but it is a great, and it moves. Little snuffer. So you're going to get both of these for $6. Those are running. They are modern. They were mine. I'm the only one who's owned them, but I did use them. So they've got some wear. All right. Yes, I have a candle warmer as well. Snuff is in the buy it now, I believe. Lots of goodies in the buy it now. All right. Oh, I love this book. I actually found this book twice, but the other one, the spine was ripped off, so I left it. The only call out on this one, which I noticed when I was putting it on this is the back. You can see it's split here. It's not all the way split, but we're working on it. So you got to be gentle on the back. This is a Reader's Digest book. What I look for when I'm doing Reader's Digest is the cover. I take the jacket off and I look at the cover. The cover got me on this one. If the cover is not great, I look at the stories, because oftentimes if it's got a nice story, it can be popular as well. But I loved this one for this theme with the deer. It does also have gold pages. Not all of them do. This one is 1963, and that's an older one. Hey, I'm Living Life, right? For Reader's Digest, that's an older one. A lot of times you see them in the 70s and 80s. So the stories in this one are The River Ran Out of Eden, Escape from Red China, The Surgeon, Smith and Jones, To Sir with Love, and Presumed Dead. Those are the stories. The spine of Reader's Digest are so good, but people collect them for the design. They also put these in vignettes. They use them as bases. I've seen people cut them into letters. This one does have some wear and foxing to the spine, and then it's starting to separate right in the seam on the back. So just be aware of that. But if you're going to display it, it's fine if you're not going to sit and page through it every day. So it's just going to run for 3. Thank you, Dreams. It is a really good one. I love the pastels. That screams spring to me. And then you've got the little baby deer. Thank you so much. That one is yours. After this, I'll be listening to all the shows, and then I will be loading for It's a Vibe this weekend up here. So I see stuff randomly on the shelves below because I'm getting ready to. I also have stuff all over here on my desk. So this one I also just found. I find most of my books at the bins, you guys. We have a ton of books at the bins. They measure them by inch there, and it's like 19 cents an inch or something. So I always look there, and I always find really good ones. So this is just a paper illustrated book, Hope for the Flowers. On the back, it says, a different sort of book for everyone, except those who have given up completely, and even they might secretly enjoy it. Hey, Charity. It's from 1972. I loved the yellow. I love the theme. Look at these little caterpillars down here. And then it's simple on the inside, but I love the font. I love the illustrations. Look at this marbling back here. And you've got the little, like, it's written in like prose, but just very simple drawings. I thought this one was so cute. There's a little bit of wear here. It is just a paper cover. Here's the back. But it's so cute if you want to have books in your spring decor. This one's going to run for just $5. Thank you, Dreams. And if you guys have any other requests, you can put a pre-bid on it or throw the number in the chat. Those always take priority. Otherwise, we're going to just start at the bottom. Thank you, Dreams. That one is yours. Okay. That's it on pre-bid. So let's just start at the top. I actually had these in my Sunday show, and there wasn't any interest, so I decided to try them at this show. These are upcycled, not by me. So I'm going to show you. I know who made them, but I did not. So you get to choose one. So these are made, the base is one of those dollar store candlesticks, okay, gold tone. And then they glued a wooden disc on top, painted it black. And then this is the shorter one of the two. And it has an egg that goes here. It just popped off. I will put it back on if you like that one. But someone made this. So they decoupaged the little bunny in the frame, and then they glued the frame to the egg. So this is option number one. You've got the lace at the bottom. You've got the moss and the greens. So that's option number one, and it just sits on the candlestick. So this is number one. This is the shorter of the two. Number two is the same base. It's just a slightly taller candlestick, and it has the nest. So they both will have this egg on top. Has the nest with the eggs and the moss. If they don't sell in the spring season, I'm probably going to break them apart and use the parts. But I really would like them to stay together if possible. So you get to choose which one you want for just $3. So this is option number two. So you have number one with the bunny, or you have number two with the eggs. Okay? I know. And I did not make them, but somebody put a lot of time into them. There is somebody that my mom is actually friends with who used to be in the same booth as them, as my parents. And he has since left. And he did a lot of these little crafty pieces. So he's been selling them, and I've been taking them. There will be another one on the show on the show Sunday. All right, this is a sugar bowl. This is Pioneer Woman. It says a spoonful of sugar. But I love the florals for this one. And look at the lid in the buttery yellow. If you guys are here, tap the screen. Let's get that algorithm up. Let's get a few more people in here. Share the show with your friends, the people who are looking for spring bunnies, crisp, clean lines. Not a one person's tapping the screen. That's okay. This one's going to run for $6. It is Pioneer Woman. And it's like a stoneware, so it's hefty. It's got some weight. I know. I know, girl. I feel that pain so hard. Okay, this is a tin. I cannot open this tin. I'm not sure why. Where did I put it? Here it is. I cannot open this tin. But look at the top, and it has it sits in a little bit. So you could definitely use this as a riser. From the 70s. 7 inches round and 4 inches tall. Doesn't have a maker, and I can't open it. So good luck on that. But I just love it as a riser option. We're going to run it for $4. If anyone likes that. That one is running. I love the little butterflies and the florals. All right, this one's just kind of a weirdo. You guys know I always have to have a weirdo in the show. This is Arnell's. And it's a beer stein. It's written in German right there. It's got the weird faces. It's blue and white. It also is signed. Like maybe I'm thinking somebody repainted it. There is a little bit of paint wear on the bottom, and then there's a little bit of paint wear right here. But it's an interesting one if you like German steins. We're going to run this one for $6. Thanks for sharing the show, guys. I just want everyone to have a great show today. This is just a little mini raid train celebrating the spring solstice. It is actually today. The spring equinox. I feel like I relate a lot with the seasons and the moon and the equinox time of day and that kind of thing. So it was important to me. I've been planning this one for like months on my calendar. It just took me a while to get it on filled. All right, I've had this one for a while. This is a 1983. Sorry, there's an ambulance passing. It's a wine lover's cookbook. It's California. Of course. So this one's 1983. And I just love this one for display. It is actually recipes that involve wine, but I loved the cover. It's very mid-century. This one's going to run for 6, and it is 1983. It's the California Wine Lovers. And then I'll rerun the cloches. Okay. The cloches are a you pick. The taller one. Don't you do it. Come here. And these are plastic cloches, not glass, just so you know. So this is the egg one. This is option number 1. I think I did it the other way. And this is the taller one. The shorter one is the bunny. And it does have an egg as well. It just popped off. So I will glue it back on. It was just hot glued on there. But it is the little bunny egg. They both have lots of greenery, vines, and moss. And they're on the little candlestick that was made into a pedestal. So you get to pick. The nest will be 1 and this bunny will be 2. And you just tell me which one you want. You could describe it or give me the number. This one is the taller one. Thank you. I'm living life right. Do you want the nest or the bunny? The tall nest. You got it. All right, let me set this safely to the side. I'm going to rerun this one just in case anyone else wants it. It does have a little egg that goes here too. I will put it on for you. So this is the only one left. If anybody likes the little bunny on the egg, this is the shorter one. They do look really cute together. Thank you, Tina. That one is yours. Thank you so much. Okay, let me set these down. We have 14 minutes. So feel free to put any requests in the chat. This is another little weirdo. But it just reminded me of like the Sound of Music and the summer when they're like all in the hills, you know. So this is just a little like Hansel and Gretel wooden wall decor. It doesn't have hardly anywhere. It says 301 on the back, but this one's going to run for just 3. He's got his little, oh yeah, the mountain game on Price is Right. You're so right. It does remind me of that too. But he's got his little gingerbread. Such a weird one. You know me. All right, then of course I have this gorgeous hanky. I think this is violets or forget-me-nots, and actually this floral is on all 4 corners. And then it has the lovely scalloped edge with the purple trim. So that is on all 4 corners. It is linen, no stains on this. I run all my hankies for $3. And that one is running. So cute to stick in a crock or a basket. We're thinking Easter baskets. And I've seen people, so if you take this and you lay it down, thank you, Tina. And then you put your, like, if you have a little gift, like say like for Mother's Day, you get like a piece of jewelry for your mom. You put your gift in here and then you gather up the corners. I'm going to kind of show you. You gather up the corners and then you get a cute little either ring or one of those metal like keychain rings and you slide it through. And then you can fluff the corners to make like a little bow on top. So you've got your little gift and then your little bow. You can put some bling around it. Very cute idea to reuse the hankies. Thank you so much, Tina. That one is yours. I saw someone do that on TikTok and I was like, that's an amazing idea. Yeah, napkin holder. That's a great way to repurpose napkin holders because who really uses those anymore? Most people don't do formal dining unless it's the holiday. All right. I bought this for this show. This is the Forget Me Not photograph album. This reminds me of the Victorian photograph album line. There's a little bit of foxing on this linen part here. It has a tie closure, like so, satin tie closure. And then on the inside, it has the hard pages. It has the little tissue paper pieces, what's this called? Acetone paper, rice paper. And then it has these beautiful little like slots to put your photos in. They're all like this. So the little rice paper has a little bit of discoloration, but it is like a Victorian style, and it's all forget-me-nots. This is in fantastic condition. All of the little rice papers are there. This one's got a crease on it, but overall really good condition. I'm gonna see if there's a date. The dedication is from 1993, but a really, really pretty piece, running for 10. And then you've got the tie. Here's the back. But I really loved the pages. It surprised me when I opened it. And I always like that. I always like getting surprised with things like that. All right, up next. Let me just make sure. No pre-bids, 18 and 25, you got it. 18 is the moon. So this I actually got as a giveaway from Blissfully Found in our celestial train. But I just thought I can't have a tea light, so I was like, let me give it to somebody who knows how to honor the item. It is gold tone metal. It's very light, like tin. Got your little star, and it holds a tea light. No maker. Really cute little addition. So this one's gonna run for 5, and then we'll do 25. We got 9 minutes, you guys, before we go see Angie. So now is your time. Oh, that's a great idea. Tina, thank you so much. To put your little like some sort of either chakra stone or any type of stone that you're using in like your altar. That would be such a good idea. Snug! Hi, Snuggy. Thanks for bringing your friends over. I'm going to be running a giveaway in 4 minutes. So make sure that you hang out. This is the Spring Solstice Raid Train. My name's Emily. I'm Vintage Vibe Treasures. Most of you probably know me, but if you haven't yet, please give me a follow. I'm working on a follower goal. I want to hit 10K by my 2-year anniversary selling on Whatnot, which is July 13th. So please give me a follow if you haven't. This is number 25. It was requested. This is the wick trimmer. So I bought this new, and I'm the only one who's owned it, but it is gold tone metal, and it has been used. So it's got a little bit of wax and soot. This is the snuffer. The snuffer has like a rubber trim, and there is a little bit of wear because you put rubber near a flame and it's going to start to melt. Thank you. I just passed 7,900. I feel like I have a long way to go. So every follow counts. So you're going to get both of these for 6. They are gold tone metal, if anybody needs those in their life. And I love displaying them. They sit really nicely, like intertwined like that. If there's anything you guys want to see, make sure you put the requests in. Thank you so much, Tina. Or put a pre-bid on it. We were just hanging out, going down the line, admiring all the pretties. All right, I'm going to go back where I left off to this beautiful Port Marion plate. Port Marion is a design that people look for, or a brand, I should say, that people look for. It's a fairly bougie one. This is from the Botanic Garden. Beautiful one to display. It is the treasure flower with the butterfly. It's marked on the back. Like that. This one measures 8.5 inches round. That's with the lip. No chips or cracks on it. This one's going to run for 10. It is Port Marion, which is a more sought after, like high quality brand. If you guys have any requests, let me know. We've got a few minutes before we go see Angie. I'm going to be hanging out until I have to go to work tonight, working on the shelves and listening into all the train people today. There's only 8 of us. This is a short train. I wanted to honor the solstice today. We are on spring equinox. That is today. All right, this is Syracuse pottery or Syracuse china. Made especially for the homestead, Hot Springs, Virginia, Syracuse china. And this is the nature study. but I love the black. It's in beautiful condition. Thank you. Yes, Miss Moonrise Mystique is a new addition. We had someone who had to drop. They had life happen. And so everyone thanked Moonrise for being a part of the train as a last minute addition. It's never easy to join at the last second to curate a auction. All right, this is a big one. This is like 10 inches round. We're going to run this one for 25, Syracuse, China. Beautiful black. I don't know what kind of floral this is. It almost looks like a carnation or a peony. All right, and that's a big one. That's the big mamma jamma. Let me get this back in here. All right. Next we have the Nortel. This one I thought was something. It's like a pottery piece. It's signed Nortel on the back, and I was like, oh, I can find comps based on this name. No. But I love the grape and strawberry additions to this plate. I love that it's a little bit moody. It's a little bit muted. You've got these beautiful florals. I think it actually goes like this. It's so good. It is like a pottery piece, signed on the back. And this one is, and then we'll get the, okay, I'm just going to throw that around. It's 10 inches round as well. Yeah, it's embossed. So it does have some dimension. So this one's going to run for 8. And I'm going to get the giveaway going while this runs. It is for everybody as long as you give me a follow. The giveaway is for this cute little bun. This cute little bun. It is wooden. It was handmade by the same person who made the cloches. So it's just a little thank you. Be cute in your little like Easter basket, your mini shelves, whatever you want. I'm not going to try to get that back up in there. And we are going to, I'm going to skip around a little bit because I have some things I want to show you. All right, here's a couple pieces from that same set. They're just a bit of a different shape. This one has a spot right here, but it's a little like dresser scarf. And then you have this one, so they're the same. So you're going to get both of these guys. They measure 12 inches long and about 5 inches wide. You're going to get them both. They've got a couple little spots, but they will come out with the soak. Running for 5, 2 for 5. My cat is singing the song of her people down there. These are running. This one's actually a little bit softer, like maybe it's been washed a few more times. It was on the side of the table that people eat on. Thank you, Tina. Everybody get in the giveaway. It's for free. You guys can re-gift it, put it in a vignette, whatever you want to do. All right, so then we have this little piece. I don't see any spots on this one. It is hand embroidered. This one is 9 inches by 5 inches. Really, really pretty piece. Running for 3. And I've got one more piece from this set. Baddie's Bargain Bins in for 4. Thank you so much. That one is yours. All right, here is the last piece. This one is larger than the other ones. Oh, thank you. Yes, first purchase. Let's put some roses in the chat. My name is Emily. It's nice to meet you. All right, this one is large. And it measures 10 inches by 14 inches. So it's a big one. It's got these are like wildflowers, I feel like. It's got a couple little spots right here, but you can't really see it. Again, these have not been laundered, so a good soak will lighten all that up or even get rid of it with some Woolite or OxyClean. This one's going to run for 5. Nice linen embroidered piece. And then look at the trim. It's in fantastic condition. Very sweet. The colors are great for Christmas, for Easter or spring. Thank you, Tina. We got 1 minute. Let me just make sure nothing came through. Let me do this guy. I have 2 of these, but we're probably only going to have time for 1. These are 1960s photo albums. This one has the little girl with her pup walking in the rain. You got the frog here. They are written in, so I would use these for display pieces only in the background. But if you don't mind, you could always put your pictures in there. I'm going to run it for 3. I do have 2 of these. They're different designs, but it's very kitschy. And then we're going to go raid and see Angie at Angela Loves to Thrift. Everybody put some hearts in, or some roses in the chat. Sellers support each other today. We're going to have some stiff competition, so we want to make sure we're dropping the hearts in our times and just showing the love. Yep, you got it. And I'll have the other one in Sunday's show. There you go. And then we'll go see her. But we got some competition on shows today, so we want to make sure that we are supporting when we can. Just leave us on in the background while you're working. Thank you, Dreams. Let's go see her. Thank you guys so much, and get your coupons, girl. I'll see you guys on Sunday for It's a Vibe. Have a great one. Bye, guys.